Hey, this is Jonas. Welcome to my eCom Domination review where I'll show you the full members area. I'm also going to show you the upsells, how much they will cost, what they are. And on top of that, I've got some pretty cool bonuses lined up for you. So that's something that you're going to get if you decide to get eCom Domination through the link in the description below this video. Alright, so before I show you the members area here, let's take a quick look at the sales page and see what it says. So, how you can create a profitable future for you and your family starting this month, even if you're starting from zero. Cool, so what you have to do here is, and this is a massive sales page, it might look slightly different when you're looking at it, because I've got like a preview version, but it's a huge website, or sorry, page basically, and a lot of information is on this because this course that I'm going to give you the review on soon is absolutely huge. I cannot go through every single module there. I'll show you like a brief overview of what's covered, but to be honest, most of it is going to be covered on the website. And as you can see, let me just scroll down here to show you how massive this website is, or sales page. So as you can see, there is a lot. It's probably going to take like 30 minutes to go through this. So let's dive into my review first. And after that, I will let you go to the sales page. And once again, you'll get a link under the video here. So this is what the members area is going to look like. We can see here we've got the dashboard, which is where we are now. We've got software, training, interviews, bonuses, support, and you can log out. So let's start. Let's take it from the beginning. So first of all, you can click to join their private Facebook group. This is something I would highly suggest you to do because having someone else to bounce ideas with and ask questions, very powerful. So make sure you do that. Step 2, start the training videos. Step 3, fast action bonuses. Cool. So let me show you the software here first. This should be explained on the sales page once it goes live. And we can see here that we've got an Amazon Prospector software. And this works on both Mac and PC because it's .air. I'm fairly sure anyway. Yeah, I'm 99% sure about that. So it should work on both PC and Mac. You've got an eBay Prospector software. And you can source using Samurai software. So honestly, I haven't gone through these softwares myself yet, but they seem pretty cool. So make sure you take a look at them if you decide to get this product, obviously. All right, so as I said, when I said that this course is massive, we can look at it here. We can see, okay, well, Jonas, there's only 13 modules. Yeah, but there's not one video in each module. There's like 10 or 20 videos. So you're looking at, I honestly believe there's over 100 videos here. So if you're someone that is short on time, you only have like 15 minutes per day, this is going to take you a long time to go through. But if you go through this, can you make a lot of money? Yes, you absolutely can, because this is a very comprehensive course, as I said, and this is not using Shopify. This is about Amazon and eBay mainly, and a lot of the methods here are getting traffic by search engines, so like Google, but they're going to cover Facebook ads and stuff as well, so what you choose is up to you. But let me just quickly go through I cannot go through all of these modules. So instead, what I'm thinking is, if you see a video here, I'll show all the modules and I'll scroll down, but I'm not going to talk about all of them. But if you see a module here that seems interesting that you want to know more about, feel free to drop a question and I'll just rewatch the video again to make sure what it is, and I'll explain it to you in a comment or just send me an email. That's up to you. So let's do that. So first of all, introduction to e-commerce. This will basically explain what e-commerce is and that it's actually a real business that you'll be starting. And people are making a lot of money with eCom. Most people nowadays are using Shopify, but Amazon using FBA, so fulfilled by Amazon, can make you a lot of money. And you can also sell stuff on eBay to make a lot of money. So why e-commerce? We can see here it is a real business, backup source of income or full-time income. Work when you want, work from anywhere, you have total control. And that's true. So I did e-commerce myself back in November 2016. For roughly 2 months, and we did over 50,000 in sales in the first, like, I think 40 days, which was pretty cool, and there was a decent amount of profit in there as well. Me personally, I didn't really like e-commerce for various reasons, but this was with Shopify, and honestly, this Amazon thing seems a lot cooler. I'm not sure if Amazon FBA only works if you live in the countries where Amazon FBA exists. It might, because you need to ship the products to Amazon, but anyway, I'll get to that later. Anyway, why e-commerce? Types of e-commerce. What is dropshipping? Problems with dropshipping. So one of the problems that I have with dropshipping myself, me and my business partner did it, is that it can take a long time for customers to get their products, which can cause frustration and refunds for you. So make sure you find a seller that can actually ship fast. Have a real company business starters. As you can see here, this is not your typical $7 product where it's like, yeah, okay, go and do this and that, and off you go. You're actually doing something real here. So if starting an actual business is something that scares you, this course is not for you, honestly. What you need to get started, as we can see if you scroll in, you'll need a positive attitude, tape and tape gun, scales to weigh packages. So once again, as you can see, this is real. This is not something you start in 10 minutes. It's going to take you time. All right, so let's go to module 2. And as you can see, I've already talked for like 6 minutes and or 5 minutes and 40 seconds, and I'm not even like halfway through, so that's why I said I can't go through everything here. Research for hot niches and market ideas. This is a pretty cool tip. I didn't know about that, but that can definitely come in handy, so make sure to take a look at that one. Who are you going to sell to? And we're going to hear a lot of things that most people or most businesses make most of their money from, like November, December, when it's Christmas rush. You sell Christmas stuff, you sell Halloween stuff and things like that. But also, does your market have repeat customers? Can you sell it like all year round? Is it evergreen, basically? Questions to ask about a potential niche. This is very important as well, because you don't want to go all in to a niche and you do everything right, but you still don't get any results just because that niche was kind of dead. So make sure you watch this. Make sure you watch every video. What to sell, using the big guns for ideas, Pinterest method. And this is the one that I talked about, omitted search results. I had no idea you could do like this, but that's pretty cool. Google image search, how to use Google Keyword Planner, Alexa Quantcast, trade shows. This is pretty cool as well. You can actually go to a trade show in your area if you want, see what other people are doing and get some ideas here. And this was a pretty cool video. So research tools, use Amazon to find hot sellers. Hot sellers number 2. And as we can see here, you probably start to understand that this is a massive course. Tons of value in here. But as I said, a lot of videos to go through. So if you decide to get this product, once again, the link is in the description below this video, but there is a lot of things to go through, so you better have time for this, because it's a fairly expensive course, so I don't want you to get it and then be overwhelmed like, oh, Jonas was right, there's a lot of videos. I'm telling you, there's a lot of videos and there's a lot of work involved here as well. But if you make everything, or if you do everything, if you follow the instructions, you can make a lot of money. So finding real wholesalers who will be the best manufacturer for you, and this is super important because you need them to be able to ship fast, and as you can see here as well, customer support, you need everything to work well. Don't go through the middleman. Contacting manufacturers, phone call to manufacturer, ask for best sellers, stay on their mailing lists. So this is something you're going to want to do as well. Eventually, when you're setting this up, you want to have an email list yourself, so you can email customers. If you have any sales or something like that, you can make a lot more money from that. Locate wholesalers, some sniper methods, Curla walkthrough, how to price your products. This is important as well because you need to think about the fact that there are fees as well. So let's say you find a product for $10 and you decide to sell it for $20. Keep in mind that there are credit card processing fees, and there's shipping fees, perhaps there's drop shipping fees, there's PayPal fees. So you need to think about that as well before you set a price to make sure that there's actually profit in it. How to handle back orders, tips and tricks. Now we're on module 4 out of 13. But I promise you that I will show you all the modules, so I'll do that as well. Building your store. This is pretty important too, very important. Purchasing a good domain name. This is pretty straightforward. If you've ever purchased a domain name, you know how to do that. Shopping carts, important pages, having a clean design, that's important on your website. You don't want something, it doesn't have to look too flashy, it just needs to be clean and explain basically what you're selling, what you're doing. Increased level of trust, this is super important as well. Purchasing a domain, as I said, is super simple. Sorry. Installing WordPress, changing themes, header graphics, X header, I don't know what that is. Install plugins, that's going to be a very important video as well because this has to do with what you're doing actually, like e-commerce, and you need to do that. Installing the e-commerce plugins, tweaking e-commerce plugin, adding widgets, removing comments box, tweaking site, and by now I've probably lost all viewers, but I'm just going to keep going anyway. Google Merchant indexing your site, product titles, descriptions, content, purchasing process, tips and tricks, SSL. SSL can be good. It means it's like you're adding HTTPS on your website, which is more secure. And nowadays, if you go to Google Chrome and you go to a website that doesn't have SSL on it, it's going to say that this website may not be secure. So it's always good to have SSL, and you can get that for free from most hosts on your main domain, which you may only get one. So that's cool. Otherwise, it's going to cost like $5 per month or something. So using Amazon introduction. What to sell on Amazon, trending products, and I do apologize for not going through things more, but as I said, it's too much to cover. This review would be like 2 hours long if I went through everything like I normally do. So again, if you see a video here, like let's say this one, so some places you want to search to find trends, if you have questions about this particular method or video, just ask and I will explain it to you. Amazon Prime members, setting up your Amazon store, how to add a product on Amazon, how to add a product on Amazon again. Amazon listing tips, fulfillment by Amazon, so this is FBA. And this is really cool. When you read the pros about FBA, you're going to be pretty excited about this because it's really good. FBA calculator, so this is to see the profit and shipping your products to Amazon. This is what I mentioned earlier. I'm not sure if this works worldwide. I'm in Sweden myself, and I actually looked this up a couple of months ago, and I think the nearest FBA like factory near me is in Germany, and if I were to ship products to Germany, I have a feeling it would be really expensive unless Amazon are somehow like connected worldwide with like UPS or something. I'm not actually sure. This is something that you may want to look up yourself. So if you don't live in one of the bigger countries like US, Canada, UK, Germany, I think probably Australia as well, make sure you look that up if it's Amazon that you want to do before you purchase this, to make sure that you can actually do this. Tips and tricks, buying barcodes, changing Amazon shipping prices, support link, special category listing, and once again, as you can see, it's so much. They cover literally everything here. So using eBay, this was a pretty cool module as well. Things not to sell on eBay, very important, because once again, you don't want to spend your time trying to find something and then, oh, I'm going to sell this, and then it doesn't sell, or there's just a lot of issues. So where to find things to sell on eBay, very good video as well. More stuff, spying on your competition, eBay collections, listing on eBay. This is important as well, how to make the actual listing. Tools and resources, tips and tricks, special eBay session with Amy Harrop. So this is a webinar, I'm guessing, or like maybe a big seller, perhaps. eBay feedback, eBay free listings promo, free listings on eBay, classified support. Whew, my gosh, so many videos. Almost done, halfway done. But some of the modules now are actually pretty short. Creating good content, very important, obviously. Video editing, using Fiverr, if you want to outsource this. Traffic niche domination introduction. So this is how you get traffic. So you can see we can do it with SEO, we can do it with banner ads, PPC, and asking blog owners to do like a guest post basically to get backlink. So backlinking, this is fairly white hat way of backlinking, which is good because this is something that's probably always going to be working. When it comes to like private blog networks and stuff, that's something that might change over time. And it's actually been a big update now in the SEO world just a couple of days ago. But basically, this is something that will work for a long time because they basically just recommend you to do like Facebook pages, Pinterest, Flickr, and things like that. So that's always going to work. Press releases. I don't think this works as well as it did before. It can, and you can actually rank a whole PR like press release, and you can actually rank that by itself on Google. But I don't think so. Use that carefully. Just try it out once. If it works well, that's awesome. Keep doing it. If it doesn't, well, then you know. Web 2.0 properties. This is very important. Google+, Facebook, Twitter. This can be Pinterest. This can be Storyfy, Medium, all kinds of Web 2.0 properties, which is basically a website with high authority. Most links here will be so-called no-follows. So they're not going to give you any link juice, which by itself will rank you higher, but it's going to be, if you get like relevant links, if you have, it says storyfy.com/ I don't know, Adam's bicycle store, or whatever you decide to sell, and then there's a link going to your bicycle store, that's going to be relevant, and Google is going to count that in anyway. So YouTube stuff, reviewing Q&A stuff, tips and tricks. This is going to be the longest review I've done this year, but once again, it's such a massive course. Facebook Marketing Blueprint, this is really good as well. Picking a niche, setting up a fan page, creating traffic trifecta. ad marketing. We're going to see ad manager introduction, creating an ad, targeting your ad, bidding, campaign maintenance, split testing, Facebook image text rules. So this is something I think they have, like you can only have 20% text in an ad. If it's like an image, then 20% can be text, but no more than that. And that's going to be explained. Let's go to module 10. I'm starting to lose my voice now. Bulk surplus and liquidations introductions. I actually did not go through this module. Types of bulk merchandise that you can buy. Beware of these red flags. So we can just see it as an example. These videos are fairly short. Some of them are really long in the beginning, but these videos at the end of the series, while the most basic or the most necessary things have been covered, they're not as long anymore typically. Let's not go through this now. So fright is a necessary evil. Pre-purchase information you must know, making payments, storing and managing the inventory, tips and resources. As you can see, there's so much stuff here. And I'm not complaining that there's too much stuff. If it sounds like that, like, oh, too much. No, not at all. What I'm saying is that there's a lot of videos to go through. This is going to take you many hours to go through. Once again, if you go through it and if you take action on this, then you can make a ton of money. I guarantee that. As I said, we did like 50,000 in sales in like, I think it was 40 or 50 days, which is insane. So e-commerce absolutely works. You just need to put the time and effort into it. So importing and white labeling introduction, how to find reliable importers, using Thomasnet, never heard of, pros and cons of this. I mean, obviously you can do FBA, so you can let Amazon handle all of it, or you can do it yourself, or if you do eBay, well, it's up to you. What's the cost to import goods to the US? That's very important as well, because once again, this will set how you do the pricing of your products. Importing tips and tricks. We have 2 more modules to go through, and after that, the course is done. So e-commerce conclusion. And as you can see here, prepare for next year's holiday shopping season. Don't delay, which is pretty cool. Customer service, credit card perks, PayPal ship now. And we're down to the last module after only 17 minutes and 30 seconds. So there's a lot of live training sessions here that are recorded. And we can see that there's a total of 16, I think. 16, and these are really long. These are like 1 hour. 55 minutes in this one. I'm thinking this is like 55 minutes, maybe 2 hours even. 1 hour. It's roughly 1 hour. So that means that you have 16 hours of webinars to go through as well, which is pretty cool. You also have some interviews. So we'll see an interview with Amy Harrop, Lena Trivedi, and Brian McLeod. Cool. So that's the main course here, and you're probably feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I'm guessing I have like 2 viewers left at this point, or maybe 1, or maybe no one's watching. In that case, well, I tried. But that's it. So that's the main course. Let me just super quickly go through the upsells. This is going to be full access to our bi-weekly mastermind training plus unrestricted archive of all past webinar recordings. Actually, in that case, I didn't think about that. Maybe I have access to the first upsells. Maybe the interviews here. Sorry, maybe the live training sessions is just maybe that's an upsell. Could be. Seems like it based on this. But anyway, this is going to be $67 per month. There is a downsell. I'll show you the prices here as well. So there's a downsell for $37 per month. I'm not sure if you want to get 1 weekly webinar, then perhaps it's possible. If you go to OTO2, it's $67. That is, let's do this. Let's just go down here. It's easier to get an overview. Proven themes pack. So pack of 9 proven ecom themes used by Sam in the past to boost his ecom revenues and profits. These are pre-proven and ready to make money. So that's pretty cool. Make sure you watch the video here. Make sure you look at the sales page. They actually look really nice. I did look at them before. And this is something you may want to consider getting, because this sounds pretty cool actually. Cool. So that one, as I said, $67 as well. $37 for the downsell. And third upsell, $97 with $47 for the downsell. So outsourcing package. So one of the biggest headaches to any ecom operation is how tiny it can be without using outside. Yes, it's a lot to do if you want to ship everything. There's a plugin called Oberlo when you use Shopify. You're not going to do that if you're going through this course. But yeah, there's a lot of things to do when you have to manually fulfill each order. So you're going to want to outsource this. And this was, again, I think $97. So once again, make sure you watch the video. OTO4 is, I didn't really understand this one. To be honest, I only watched a little bit of the video and read it, but it seems like you're basically getting access to a software where you can get people to get this thing outsourced. So SEO, backlinks, article writing, but there are so many websites like Fiverr and Conquer, for example, where they do this for you as well. You can just type in and it doesn't cost anything. So make sure you watch the video here. Maybe they explain a little bit more the advantage of this instead of using Fiverr or something. It's possible. But $47, it's not very expensive, and they do have money back guarantee as well. So if you want to try it out, then absolutely try it out. And that is it. So I've been talking for super long now, so I'm just going to recap now. This was the audio. So once again, yeah, so we got the prices for it here. $297. Actually, I do want to show you one more thing because I forgot that. So launch 7th of April, which is today at 10 a.m. EST. Early bird is $100 off until 3 p.m. EST. After that, early bird expires, but there's a coupon released, so $50 off. So if you watch this after the before 12 p.m. EST on the 8th of April, there's $50 off. And if there's another coupon that comes up, I will try and find it for you, and I will just make an annotation or something here and explain that to you as well. Cool. So I'm not even going to explain my own bonuses because this course is so comprehensive. It's going to cover everything you need, and my bonuses are not directly related. You are going to get them. It's going to look like this. It's yours. Do not go through them right away when you get this course. Focus on this 100%, and that is it. So once again, if you have any questions about the videos here, just let me know in a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching my eCom domination. I guess it was more of an overview than a review in this case, seeing as it's just too big to review everything step by step like every single video. But as I say, if you want to know more, drop a comment below, send me an email, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you very much. Have a great day.